As Iman Gaji says, the first step to making 2025 the greatest year of your life is to set some goals. But what if I told you there's a hidden strategy that could supercharge those goals? Goal-specific money accounts. We've all been there, scrolling through social media, watching others live their best lives while we're stuck on the couch. Last December, that was me. Big dreams, sad bank account. I was caught in a cycle of random spending and unfulfilled aspirations. I'd splurge on lattes and impulse buys, but was always short for things that truly mattered. I needed a change, a way to bridge the gap between my dreams and reality. Remember those piggy banks we had as kids? We were masters of turning small change into big dreams. So why did we ever stop? The problem wasn't my income or dreams. It was the missing link between the two. I was treating my aspirations like distant stars, beautiful but unreachable. That's when I decided to stop dreaming and start strategizing. I was done letting my goals collect dust while my bank account remained stagnant. It was time to transform my relationship with money and turn those long-held aspirations into concrete achievements. If you're ready to stop wishing and start achieving, this is the video for you. Stick with me until the end as I share the exact strategies that turned my financial dreams into reality and how you can do the same. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical tips that simplify money and bring your goals within reach. Let's make 2025 the year you take control of your future. This wasn't about depriving myself. It was about prioritizing. Instead of another list of soon-to-be-forgotten resolutions, I needed a system to connect my financial flow with my aspirations. That's when the idea of dream accounts clicked. Think of it as giving your dreams a dedicated space in your financial life. We all have goals that light us up inside. Maybe it's a fitness journey, a side hustle, or deeper connections. The problem is, we often relegate these desires to someday. But the perfect moment rarely arrives on its own. We have to create it. So let's ditch the excuses and rewrite the narrative. In 2025, we're not just dreaming, we're taking action. All you need is a willingness to try something new and a dash of belief in your own potential. Why dedicated accounts? It boils down to the psychology of money. Our brains aren't wired to handle abstract concepts like saving for the future very well. Dedicated accounts create a powerful mental separation. When you see that account labeled with your dream, it becomes a tangible representation of your commitment. Studies show people are more likely to achieve financial goals with dedicated savings accounts. It's like giving your brain a clear signal. This money has a specific purpose. It's about making your dreams feel real and attainable, one deposit at a time. This isn't just about financial organization. It's about rewiring your relationship with money. By automating your savings, you're taking the decision-making out of the equation. It becomes a non-negotiable part of your financial plan. The beauty of this system is that it aligns your actions with your intentions. You're not just passively hoping for a better future, you're actively creating it. The more you reinforce this habit of dedicated saving, the more automatic it becomes. It's like building a muscle. It might feel challenging at first, but with consistent effort, it becomes second nature. They say it takes 21 days to form a new habit, but for finances, it often takes longer. That's why I'm a big advocate for the 30-day rule. For the next 30 days, commit to consistently funding your dream accounts, no matter how small the amount. Focus on building that foundation of consistency. As you progress, you'll become more aware of your spending habits and find creative ways to free up extra cash. Even small contributions add up over time, bringing you closer to your dreams. Great things take time, just like a masterpiece is painted stroke by stroke. And neither is a solid financial future. Let's get down to making those dreams a reality. Step 1 is clarity and commitment. What's that one big goal calling your name? Once identified, give it a tangible home in your financial life. Head over to your online banking platform and open a new savings account. Give it a name that resonates with your goal, like 2025 Business Launchpad or European Adventure Fund. This simple act of labeling transforms a mundane account into a powerful symbol of your commitment. Every time you see that account name, it's a mini reminder of what you're working towards. Now, let's talk about funding those dreams. Embrace the power of automation. Take a look at your monthly budget and identify a realistic amount to save each month. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your dream account. This removes the temptation to spend that money elsewhere. You're prioritizing your dreams and making them a non-negotiable part of your financial plan. Automation makes saving a seamless part of your financial routine. Congratulations! You've set up your dream accounts and automated your savings. But the journey doesn't end there. Regular check-ins are crucial for a sustainable system. Set aside time each month to review your dream accounts. Celebrate your progress, course correct if needed, and make any necessary adjustments. Life is dynamic, and our goals can evolve over time. Stay flexible and adaptable while committed to funding your dreams. Let me tell you about someone just like you and me. Always saying, "Sorry, can't make it," to friends because money was tight. You know that feeling, right? Watching everyone's fun Instagram stories from home because you're trying to be responsible with money. But then something changed. This person tried something different. They created what they called their 2025 Friend Time account. Pretty simple idea, but it worked like magic. Instead of buying coffee and lunch at work every day, they started packing lunch and making coffee at home. That small change freed up about $60 each month. Not a huge amount, but here's where it gets interesting. That money went straight into the Friend Time account. No touching it for groceries, no borrowing for bills. This money had one job only: having fun with friends. 3 months later, guess what happened? No more sitting at home while friends had fun. No more feeling guilty about spending on movie nights. They went to that local music festival everyone was talking about. They hosted game nights with snacks and drinks. They even joined their friends for that beach day trip they would have usually skipped. The best part? Zero guilt about spending this money. Because that's exactly what it was for. Turning "maybe next time" into "count me in." It's funny how having a special account just for fun changed everything. From being the friend who's always busy saving money, to becoming the friend who's actually there for the memories. Want to know the real secret? It wasn't about having more money. It was about giving permission to spend money on friendships and fun, guilt-free. We've all been there, tempted to splurge on something shiny and new. Temptation can be a real dream killer. One common pitfall is dipping into dream accounts for non-dream related expenses. Another trap is setting unrealistic savings goals. Start with an amount that feels comfortable and sustainable. Consistency is key. It's better to save a little bit consistently than to start strong and burn out. Reevaluate your budget or adjust your savings goals to find a sustainable rhythm. Dream account dynamics. Adapting and thriving on your financial journey. Life is full of surprises, and sometimes our dreams take unexpected detours. That's perfectly normal. One of the biggest pitfalls is being inflexible with your dream accounts. What seemed like a burning desire a few months ago might have evolved, and that's okay. Don't be afraid to reassess your goals and adjust your accounts accordingly. Maybe you started a home down payment fund, but realized that traveling the world solo for a year is now a bigger priority. It's your journey, and your finances should reflect your evolving aspirations. Another common mistake is neglecting to celebrate your progress. Life's too short to wait for some distant finish line to acknowledge your achievements. Every time you reach a milestone in your dream account, whether it's hitting $1,000 or finally having enough saved for that online course, take some time to acknowledge and celebrate your dedication. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. By embracing flexibility, celebrating milestones, and learning from any setbacks along the way, you'll transform your relationship with money from one of stress and scarcity to one of empowerment and abundance. I can already guess what you're thinking. Can small amounts really make a difference? Trust me, I get it. When you're staring at a big, audacious dream, throwing a few dollars at it might feel like tossing pebbles into the ocean. But here's the thing. Those seemingly insignificant contributions have a remarkable way of creating a ripple effect. Think about it like this. Each time you transfer even a small amount into your dream account, you're not just adding to a balance, you're solidifying a habit. You're reinforcing the belief that your dreams are worth investing in, that your future self, the one living out those aspirations, is worthy of your present effort. Those small, consistent actions send a powerful message to your subconscious mind. They demonstrate that this isn't just wishful thinking, it's a deliberate commitment. And as you witness your dream account steadily growing, it fuels your motivation, making it easier to stay the course, even when life throws its inevitable curveballs. Remember those incredible time-lapse videos where a tiny seed sprouts, grows roots, and eventually blossoms into a magnificent plant? That's the power of small beginnings in action. Just like that seed, your consistent efforts, no matter how small they seem, have the potential to grow into something extraordinary. I'll admit, I used to be skeptical about the whole small steps philosophy. I was all about those grand gestures, those ambitious leaps that promised overnight transformations. But life has a funny way of humbling you, of revealing that true, lasting change rarely happens in giant leaps. When I first started using dedicated accounts, I was laser-focused on saving for a down payment on my dream home. It felt like a mountain of a goal, and frankly, a bit overwhelming at times. But I committed to setting aside $50 from every paycheck, even when it meant cutting back on dining out or delaying that new gadget I'd been eyeing. Weeks turned into months, and slowly, but surely, that dream account started to swell. What surprised me most wasn't just the growing balance. It was the shift in my mindset. Those small, consistent contributions became a source of quiet pride, a tangible reminder that I was actively shaping my future. And you know what? It worked. After a year of diligently saving, I finally had enough for that down payment. That experience taught me a powerful lesson. The most extraordinary achievements are often the result of countless ordinary actions. Those seemingly insignificant steps that, when combined, create a force to be reckoned with. Your dreams, your accounts, your 2025 transformation. So there you have it. We've walked through the why, the how, and the what-ifs of turning your dreams into reality with dedicated accounts. Remember that feeling you had at the beginning of this video? That yearning for something more? That desire to break free from the cycle of unfulfilled aspirations? It's time to turn that longing into action. You don't need a complex financial strategy or a windfall of cash. You just need a clear vision, a dedicated account, and the commitment to consistently nurture those dreams with even the smallest deposits. Start small, stay consistent, and watch in amazement as those seemingly insignificant actions compound over time, propelling you closer and closer to the life you envision. This is your year. This is your chance to rewrite your financial story, to transform your relationship with money from one of stress and scarcity to one of empowerment and abundance. And it all starts with that first step, that conscious decision to prioritize your dreams and give them a dedicated place in your financial life. So what are you waiting for? Open those dream accounts, automate those transfers, and get ready to welcome a future where your aspirations are no longer distant stars, but tangible realities, carefully crafted and diligently funded, one deposit at a time. Dreams don't work unless you do. Make 2025 the year you turn someday into today. Before you go back to scrolling, here's a quick question. Did any part of this video make you think, I could actually do this? If yes, then you're already halfway there. Hit that subscribe button below. Think of it as opening your first dream account, but instead of money, you're investing in free weekly tips about making your money work harder for your dreams. And hey, if this video helped you think differently about your goals and money, tap that like button. It helps more people find these practical tips. And let's be honest, we all deserve to know how to turn our dreams into reality.